The initiative wants to prevent child labor, be it in a factory in Asia, a cacao plantation in Africa, or collecting coffee in South America. AmericaKeystoneEPAJohn Jairo Bonilla. The Paradise Papers, which have shed light on the offshore dealings of some of the world's richest people and biggest companies, are increasing conversations around a people's initiative, on which Swiss citizens are set to vote in the next couple of years. In Switzerland, a coalition of 85 non-governmental organizations and trade unions are backing an initiative called Responsible Business. It aims to make Swiss companies comply with human rights and environmental standards when they operate abroad, or be brought to account before Swiss courts. It has already gathered 120,000 signatures to force a nationwide vote on the issue. The initiative text is currently being examined in Bern. For the government, the initiative goes too far. It fears that extra regulations could hurt Swiss businesses, which may simply move abroad, and that existing rules suffice. The Federal Council said it does not plan to issue a counter-proposal to the campaigners' text, but a Senate commission announced on Tuesday that it wants one. If the House of Representatives Legal Committee makes a similar request, Parliament will be forced to draw up a counter-proposal. This seems to suggest that senators are more open than cabinet ministers to the campaigners' demands, and that, in theory, some of those demands could be incorporated in a counter-proposal. Beatrix Neiser, coordinator for the initiative in French-speaking Switzerland, welcomes the Senate Commission's decision, which came just days after the Paradise Papers' first revelations. But she fails to see any direct link between the two. There are major concerns about this issue among the population, she said. Last week, we released the results of a survey conducted before the Paradise Papers came out. It showed that 77% of Swiss people, and up to 91% of French-speaking Swiss, would vote in favor of our initiative. Nationwide vote. However, a nationwide vote will take place in a year at the earliest, according to the coalition of activists. And experience shows that support for initiatives tends to decline over the various stages: examination by both houses of parliament, recommendations by political parties and groups, and the actual vote campaign. Nevertheless, the Paradise Papers and earlier revelations are bound to provide suitable ammunition to campaigners urging more ethical behavior. The Paradise Papers is a trove of leaked financial documents, mostly from law firm Appleby, that expose dealings with tax havens by top public figures and companies, ranging from Britain's Queen Elizabeth to the Swiss-based commodities trader Glencore. They were obtained by Germany's Süddeutsche Zeitung newspaper and shared with the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists ICIJ and some media outlets, and published at the beginning of November. They follow earlier revelations on widespread tax dodging, reported in the so-called Panama Papers and Luxembourg leaks. Translated from French by Simon Bradley. Form for signing up for free newsletter. Sign up for our free newsletters and get the top stories delivered to your inbox. The following content is sourced from external partners. We cannot guarantee that it is suitable for the visually or hearing impaired. Join us on Facebook.